this is my little cooking show. This is not a professional show. This is a show that I decided to do because since I've been staying at home with our 4 kids all under the age 11, I found that my biggest challenge was trying to decide what to cook. It wasn't that I didn't like cooking, it wasn't that, any of the other things that I thought it would be. It was just I couldn't decide what to have every night. And so when I started talking to a bunch of my friends, they felt the same way. And we were all pooling ideas, trying to figure out what we should have for supper. And so I decided to do this little cooking show to share with you some of our family's favorites that are simple, keeps us eating at home. This one I'm going to share with you today is shredded beef on a bun. And I love this one for when kids have activities after school, because this is in the morning and it's with a slow cooker. So I'm going to provide you with a grocery list ahead of time, and then you can have all the ingredients, and then this is a great one for those days. So I'm just going to share with you on how to do this recipe, because this is really fast. So this is in the morning when you're getting it all ready. So the first thing you need to do is slice 1 cup of onion, and then 1 cup of chicken broth you add. The prepared chicken broth. Half a cup of red wine vinegar, which is inexpensive and easy to find. That's why I love this recipe. Half a cup of brown sugar. Let's pop that in. And a 1/4 cup of tomato paste. And you don't have to mix any of this at first, just plop it all in. And 2 tablespoons of mustard, just regular prepared mustard like you'd stick on a hot dog. So this one we're also going to make we would make a salad with this one, because all this is beef on a bun, so you can just whip up a simple salad to go along with this. And then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then for the garlic, you have an option. You can either do 4 garlic cloves, or you can do a teaspoon of garlic powder. So I'm going to use garlic powder today. And then half a teaspoon of salt. And just give that all a mix now, just so it's all combined. The mustard kind of stays chunky in here, you can see, but it doesn't matter. This makes your house smell so good all day cooking. That's one of my favorite parts. And then you need to have a 1.4 kilogram blade roast, and you want to make sure that it's a blade roast because you have to shred the roast. So you want to make sure that you don't just use whatever roast you have on hand. If it's not a blade roast, make sure you go get one. They're not really that expensive. And then you just add to your slow cooker, and then just turn it to get it covered. That's it. You put the lid on. And you have 2 options. You can either cook it on low for 8 to 10 hours, or you can cook it on high for 4 to 5 hours. So that's it. It's super fast in the morning and super easy. And then I'll finish up this afternoon when we come back after it's fully cooked. See you then. Welcome back. It's been about 6 hours now that the roast's been cooking, so I'm excited to show you the second part of this recipe, which again is quite quick, so you're going to love it. So here we go. Okay, so now we're going to take the roast out of our slow cooker. Our house smells absolutely delicious. And just put that on a plate. And then I'm going to need to take this, and you can see all the solids in here. We need to strain those. So I should have my oven mitts, but here we go. So I just left the strainer right in the frying pan. Get a really large frying pan, it makes it easier. And just dump all that in there. And just strain the rest of those out so you have all the solids separate. Those onions really shrunk down. And then just transfer those to a bowl and just set those aside. And then we're gonna take this over to the stove and cook on medium-high for about 15 minutes until it reduces to about half. So now our beef, as you can see, I've totally shredded it all the way down to be as fine as I can get. And over here you can see that our sauce is reduced to about half and starting to thicken up. So we're gonna take all of our shredded beef that we had and we're just gonna add that to our sauce. And then just add your solids, turn this down on to low, and just give it all a mix. This is so delicious. Every time we make this for anybody new, they say it's the best beef on a bun they've ever had. So it's definitely worth a try for you, and the kids absolutely love it. So that's a sure thing in our house that everybody finishes supper. So that's what it looks like when you're done. So now all you need, that this is all ready, is you just get 12 Kaiser buns and you cut them in half and you just put a scoop of this on each of the buns and top it off with a tossed salad or some raw vegetables, and there you have it, simple dinner. Enjoy. See you next time.